Hello everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you, or, you know, good. I hope it's good to see me or something. Yeah, we're gonna just dive right in. When we left off, people are trying to kill us. Henry's gonna go get the horses and then maybe get something else to help. But we're going sneaky style right now.
Everyone ready? We're looking for an 2 men.
There's a lot of guys. Yep, that's a lot of dudes. Hop up. That scared the shit out of me. So where am I going? Oh, I'm gonna have to cross the road again. Idiot. Oh, God. But yeah, I got my father's sword back, which is cool. Oh God. Oh God. Bro, they're walking right at me. That's some bullshit.
Tell me what the fuck you're doing here. Speak!
I swear, I don't know nothing. I'm just an ordinary farmhand. I just wanted to treat myself and catch a hare. I didn't mean to get in your way.
So, you're a poacher?
No, I'm not a poacher. I just wanted a hare.
How's it going?
There's someone lying.
Wait, was that a guy? Oh my God.
Are you Micah?
Depends on who's asking.
I'm Henry. I'm here to... Vulcan. The password is Vulcan.
All right. Aye. I'm Micah. Where's Catherine?
It all went tits up. We've got a wounded man. We need to take the wagon all the way to the passage to load him on. Where is it, anyway?
We left the wagon and the horses just outside of Apollonia. The soldiers are combing the forest. Nobody can get through till they stop.
Fuck.
I thought we could sneak out of here.
Bro, this...
Someone's wounded.
You don't look too good neither.
Listen, my brother and the butcher...
This guy wants so badly for the cutscene to be done. He is...
Something's gone wrong, and they'll leave. Someone has to tell them what happened.
All right, I'll go. Go and find Catherine in the cave. She'll fix you up. Where exactly is the wagon?
Keep heading south from here until you come across a cliff split in two. There's a broken down wagon standing nearby. Go between the rocks, up the hill, then head south.
He done talking? He done talking? His pleasant smile too is just like...
It's another mile or so past the camp. Just keep heading south. You should come across
Holy
them.
fuck.
We're parked a bit off the road, so as not to be seen.
All right.
Don't forget to say the password Falcon to them too, so they don't kill you on sight.
All right.
Good luck. God be with you.
Thanks, man.
Take him from the side.
You want to try me?
Oh, Jesus.
No, you don't.
Guys, hold on. Can we just talk about this? Like nothing happened. Where did all these people come from?
I should keep going south from here.
We don't mind if I pickpocket you.
One here.
Wait, how did you see me? Huh? How? Hold up, man. Hold up. Hold up. Now wait just 1 minute. I really didn't need to kill that guy. I just felt like I should. That guy in particular was just a bad man. Okay. Jesus. Windy.
Vulcan! Catherine sent me. Things got a bit complicated.
Wait, so we were just able to ride the wagon back there?
Stay straight on to Yuchin. The merchant road will take you right to Kuttenberg.
But you're not coming with us?
No. I have to go back to Razik and Hanush and tell them what's been planned and what happened to Lord Capen. Like, it's high time you got going. Watch out for yourselves. Especially you, Henry. I don't have to come back and look for your body again.
I'll do my best.
Look, if you find yourself stuck, look for Sir Odorin of Rabosh and give him this ring. He'll help you, even if he's not too happy about it.
Yes, sir.
Godspeed!
So, do you know if it's still supposed to thunderstorm tomorrow? Or Monday, I guess? Or has it changed? Or it's like, oh, actually, it's going to be all sunny. Just F you.
So, we finally got him. How does it feel? I said.
How does it feel?
Well, 89% on Monday.
Do you really think you could get rid of me?
I did get rid of you.
No, no, dear boy. You and I still have a lot of work to do.
Did I fall asleep at
Henry?
the saddle?
Are you hurt? You fell asleep. Are you all right?
Sukdo, sometime later.
Is it much further?
We'll reach Sukdal shortly, if those woodcutters by the forest weren't making it up. They looked pretty frightened.
Well, are you surprised? The captain here looks like the one-eyed demon of vengeance. I'd take to my heels myself.
Aye, us Cyclopses are good at frightening women and children. I could do without that gift.
Your eye will get better with time. You're lucky you didn't lose it altogether.
That remains to be seen.
Or not seen.
Anyway, it's not my eye that did it. Sigismund is riding roughshod over the country, so the people are cautious. I can't blame them.
If it was only Sigismund. The devil is just as bad.
I thought we'd sorted all this out. He's no saint, not by any means. But he is an ally of the king, and my friend.
Who is?
The dry devil.
Lord Hinek of Kunstadt. Burgrave of Znojmo Castle, a great warrior, and at this moment a guest of the Lord of Sukdal.
He's a drunkard and a dangerous, violent man.
I'll watch him, don't you worry.
Why do they call him the Dry Devil, anyway?
You can ask him yourself when you see him.
I don't know why he's dry, but I know exactly why they call him Devil.
Can you give it a rest? I don't need you insulting him before I get a word in.
Great. So I'm to keep my mouth shut, eh?
Say what you like, just don't go bugging the devil. At least for a while. That's all I'm asking.
What is this Sukdol place we're heading to?
The fortress of Lord Pisek, Mint Master to King Wenceslas himself.
My word!
Lord Pisak ain't gonna see
And will a
ya.
man of his
He's got an
stature see
important
us?
We'll find out soon enough. But I hope Dry Devil vouches for us.
And what's your plan after that? We have to save Sir Hans.
Don't worry, we'll get to that. If it's not too late.
Hopefully it won't be. He's a noble, so they'll ransom him.
I don't know. His uncle has a reputation for being a pinch purse. Do you know him, Henry?
Yeah. Well, I don't know where you heard that from. He was always kind to me.
Oh, but that's all by the by anyway. I intend to wage war, not parley. And if I know Dry Devil, he's of the same mind.
Won't it be dangerous for Sir Hans?
It will, and for us too. But I'm sure Lord Capon is expecting that. He rode to Trotsky as a messenger to von Berghoff. I reckon he must have had some idea what might happen.
Look at all those chickens. Yeah, this isn't Pebbles. What the fuck horse am I riding?
Long last.
I suppose it was just any horse that I could find, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
What's this? The gate's wide open.
Watered, fed, saddled, first thing. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. I don't think this guy would be able to stand. He's been laying down with like blood loss for
Greetings. What's your business here?
like over a day.
The blessing of
Maybe
our
not
Lord
over
Jesus
a day, but
Christ,
for like
sir.
hours.
I expect you're Peter Pisek. I am Jan Žižka of Trocnov. I have an important message for your guest, Hinek of Kunstadt. Actually, for you two.
A message for the Dry Devil.
Well, now, Captain Žižka and young Henry.
What's up, dude?
Margrave Jobs.
Sir.
I'm afraid your friend Hinek is no longer here. I'd love to know what brought you two together. But also, what the hell happened to you?
Well, sir...
Unfortunately, I'm otherwise occupied at the moment. Get some rest. You're clearly in dire need of it. We'll talk tomorrow. Sir Peter, please, take care of our guests.
Yes, sir.
Let's go!
He's all we needed.
You must be tired and hungry after your journey. Follow me.
You have a very fine fortress, my lord.
I'm glad you think so.
You don't.
Wait, I'm over encumbered right now? What is... Why am I wearing this outfit? What? My clothes. Interesting. All right. Let me put this back on. Hmm. Interesting. These are better, but this is more expensive. All right. Oh, God. I'm going to put all this stuff back on, too. Hmm. Okay, I've still got riding gloves on. Put on these boots. I gotta equip my torch too. There we go. And my dagger. Um, Okay. I think that's... Oh, I need the armor. There we go. I think that's all good. This. And then this stuff. Thought I had a black coat. Did I? Oh no, it's just the black hood. That's right. I remember. Why did I put that on? There we go. And then ammo. Okay, hopefully my stuff doesn't get unequipped again, because, like, that shit's really annoying. Which one do I like more? Do that one. Ooh. Mm. Okay, I think that should be mostly good. I have way too much crap on me. Okay. I think we're all good now.
To be honest,
Is there a place to
life in a fortress.
wash my bloody face off? Oh yeah. Nice. closer.
My apologies, but we've already eaten, and I wasn't expecting more guests. I wouldn't want to give the impression that I'm feeding you with leftovers.
Not to worry, Sir Peter. The leftovers from the Margrave's table are still a banquet for us. For me, at least. But I'm just a village girl.
I wouldn't have thought it, good wife.
Oh, you would, sir. But don't concern yourself. I don't mind it.
The last few weeks, we've been sharing dry bread and stewed peas with a horde of dirty warriors. I seriously doubt that the fare you offer could offend us.
Eat whatever takes your fancy, my friends. You look like you've had a hard journey.
Ah, the journey wasn't so bad, especially compared to what came before it.
Where are you coming from, anyway?
From Trusky.
That's Sir Otto von Burgo's domain. What were you doing there, pray tell?
We were in a castle cellar, talking to an old acquaintance.
My God, how did that happen?
Simple. I'm in the service of Lord Sokol of Lamberg, same as Dry Devil, and I had a job to do around Trusky, if you get my meaning.
Absolutely. But it wasn't much of a success, was it?
Actually, it was pretty much. We even took a castle.
Well, more like a small stronghold.
And we nearly got von Berghoff, too.
And what prevented you from completing that righteous deed?
Actually, it's a little bit my fault.
What are you saying, boy?
Me and my lords were sent to negotiate an alliance with von Berghoff. But that snake was using us the whole time to do his dirty work. He pretended he was willing to cross over to the side of Wenceslas. But instead, he sent us to fight against the king's allies.
And if that wasn't enough, von Orlitz and the Prague militia joined with him.
But why would the Pragas send forces to Trusky?
Ah, but they didn't, sir. They weren't sent to Trusky, but here. They just stopped off to visit von Berghoff because he was in a tight situation, and they took him along with them.
Here? To my fortress? Christ almighty.
Not just here, but everywhere where King Wenceslas still has supporters.
And that's also one of the reasons why we're here. We came to warn you. It seems Sigismund's run out of patience. He's going to break the truce and finish off the rebellion while he still has time. So he's convened all his followers in Kuttenberg with von Berghoff and von Orlitz in the lead. It's just a matter of time before the battles begin.
We've got to secure the fortress quickly, stock up on supplies, reinforce the guard and drill the troops. But I'm grateful to you, friends. Wait here. I'll have the best wine I have brought to you. Bring that red from Burgundy right away.
You might want to save some for Jobst.
I'll gladly risk his displeasure for this occasion.
It seems we both have the same opinion of Jobst, eh?
Well, that is, I wouldn't dream of disrespecting the Margrave. Where do you know him from?
I don't really know him as such. We merely know each other due to my original trade.
Yes, I've heard of you. They say you used to be, well...
Yes, a bandit. It's no secret, sir. King Wenceslas even put a price on my head once. And Catherine here, she...
I'm sure that's of no interest to the noble gentleman. And anyway, if anyone knows Jobst well, it's Henry here. You two are quite on friendly terms, aren't you?
Well, we only met once, in fact. When he came to see Lord Hanush in Rattay.
Anyway, we're straying a little from the point. As I said, one of the reasons we came here is to warn you. And the other reason goes by the name of Hinnek, the Dry Devil. Where is he?
Well, he was here for a while, at my invitation.
Was here? So he's gone?
Where did he go?
I couldn't say. He didn't part quite on the best of terms.
That's quite normal for him. Don't take it to heart, sir.
I had no issue with him. It's more about Margrave Jobst. When he met Hinnek, he was somewhat disturbed.
Disturbed? Why?
Well, let's say, after an exchange of opinions, They agreed it would be best if they saw as little of each other as possible. I'm sure if you're interested in the details, the Margrave will explain it to you himself.
I'd be very surprised.
What was Dry Devil doing here, anyway?
Waging war, if you can call it that. He ambushed 3 of Sigismund's supply caravans and a troop of Cumans in these parts alone. It made me a little nervous. If anyone found out he was hiding out here, in the end, it was Jobst himself who sorted it out. He told Hynek he had to stop because he was interfering with his plans.
Why is Jobst taking such risks? He almost put himself in Sigismund's reach. What for?
To do what he's been doing all his life. Scheming.
One could put it that way. He's seeking allies amongst the undecided lords, and winning over to our side some of the ones who've sided with Sigismund so far.
He wants to make deals with turncoats?
Alas, that's the way it goes in politics. The majority lean towards the side where they expect the least problems. Just between us, I'm not too pleased myself about Jobst's strategy, and I'm the last one who'd wish for violence.
What do you think about all of this, sir? Sigismund, Wenceslas, Jobst?
What kind of question is that? Do you doubt my loyalty to our king?
No, that's not how I meant it.
Henry here sometimes forgets to weigh his words, sir.
That's all right. To be frank, we all know that King Wenceslas isn't the great man his father Charles was. But that is the way of the world. History is full of kings who didn't know how to wear the crown. The blood running in their veins is more important than what's in their heads. He's not a capable ruler. What of it? In my opinion, kingship is above all a guarantee of divine peace. A sovereign's greatest asset is his legitimacy.
But what if the sovereign is truly bad? If he's mad, say?
I'll put it this way. Nobody lives forever, lad.
Least of all bad kings. Isn't that right, sir?
So, what about us? What do we do now?
The Margrave will certainly want to talk to you, but the earliest he'll be back at the fortress will be tomorrow. I hope until then, you won't refuse my offer of a bed for the night.
Just an offer. So you'd let us leave if we wanted to?
Well, the Margrave did ask me to look after you until he returns, for the sake of security.
Whose security?
Good question. Yours, I expect.
So be it. I couldn't take another step anyway.
Sir, there's still one more thing we came for. Lord von Bergov is holding my lord, Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, hostage. And we also have to warn Jobst's ally, John of Liechtenstein. Do you know anything about those two?
Sorry, I don't. I didn't even know von Bergau had come here until you told me. And I've heard nothing about Lord Liechtenstein.
Which is actually good news. If he'd been caught and executed, the word would be all over the region. So there's a strong hope he's alive.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Lord Pisek.
It's the least I could do, lad. My fortress is open to all the king's supporters, even if that does make it a bit crammed.
I suppose I ought to get to bed. Where can I sleep, sir?
I had some chambers prepared for all of you. Yours is right here in the palace. Cross that corridor and go up the stairs. You can't miss it. There's a garland above the door. But first, eat your fill, all of you. And maybe you'd like to bathe before going to bed. I told my servant Susanna to prepare baths for you. The baths are in the little house in the courtyard, right next to the well.
Nice. Bath time. What? Mutt. What? Why are you so mad?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Mutt, come here. Mutt.
Mutt! You silly mutt.
You
Look what I
silly.
have
Here
for you.
you go, buddy. Hi, Pebbles. Where did your saddle go? Okay, nice.
God bless.
Good to see you.
Lord Pisek said we could have a bath here?
Yes, sir. I prepared the hot water and fragrant oils myself. And I'll wash your clothes as well.
Thank you.
You needn't thank me, sir. And now, if you'll allow me, I'll help you undress.
Nice.
Heavens, that mane. What a pretty colour.
Are you talking about my horse? How come everybody hated my horse, but now everybody likes my horse? Is it because I'm riding it? 'Cause that would make sense. Alright. Oh, these aren't my rooms. I need to go up. How oh, I see. Hey man. Wow, this is a nice place. Let me... how are these compared to what I am wearing? Kind of hoping that these would be better. Because I hate these red and green awful fucking gross pants. Hate them. Hate them. Give me my cobbler's kit, please. Yep. Oh. Wait, Master's hunting bow. These a lot. When did these get in here? Oh, I had these. I'm just an idiot. I see. I see. I thought those were new. I'm literally just... I'm just stupid. I'm sorry. And there's a privy here? Nice. And this is probably like the nicest place Henry's ever fucking slept in. Good little 12-hour sleep. Man, I wish. Ooh, it's nightmare time. Hello, Pa.
So you got your revenge? Father, did it make you feel any better? It did. So what comes next?
Markvart von Aulitz is next. Then von Berghoff.
And is that what you really want, son? No matter how many people you kill, you can't change what's happened.
It's what I want.
Are you sure, Henry?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Hey, what's up?
Why are you waking me up? You again?
Yes, the Margrave is calling for you, sir. You and the other gent.
You mean Zizka?
I suppose. I don't know what his name is, but he's waiting down in the courtyard. I'm just on my way to tend to his wounds.
And what about Catherine?
That's the good wife who arrived with you? I don't know. I think I saw her with our captain.
Oh, very well. I'll go now.
Before you go, I brought you something for breakfast. In case you're hungry. Oh, have I been too bold?
No, definitely not. Thank you. Do you need anything else?
No, sir.
So, why are you standing here?
You haven't dismissed me, sir.
I'm not a nobleman. You don't have to stand on ceremony with me.
I do, since you're a guest of the Margrave, sir. May I leave?
That is... yes, of course.
Thank you, sir.
Alright. Cool. Hey, you said you left me breakfast? Breakfast? Ooh. How am I on, hunger? I could use some food, I suppose. Take a roasted chicken leg, and we'll take a bread roll as well. Okay. Good. What's up, man?
You see, meine Dame, we aren't idle here. My men train like that every day.
Admirable.
Catherine,
If
you are still
Sigismund
bloody.
and his army happened to turn up, you'd have 2 warriors.
But-
Lo, the worth Henry of Skalitz. I'm just holding a discussion with the captain here about his desolate fortress.
That's not how I'd put it. In the end, as mein Großvater said, the strength of a castle is measured by its garrison, and mine is one of the best in the region. What do you say, lad? Am I right?
Well, your grandfather was right. A castle with a weak garrison is no good for anything. But your men... I'd say the girls from our village would do a better job of defending the place.
What did you say, you bastard? Why don't you show us how it's done, then? Now that we have Großer Meister among us, we should make use of him, shouldn't we?
Sure, if it'd make you happy.
Show us what you're made of, my knight.
Come, Junge. We'll stuff your clothes with straw, so you don't come to any harm, and let you have a go against one of ours. Pullcock, come here! The first to bleed
Pullcock.
loses. Christ! Shit!
Enough! Leave me be! God be with you, my friend. You.
Maine, what a pretty...
Excellent, Henry.
It was nothing.
Gut gemacht. You have my admiration. You really are good with the sword. I hope my idiots learned a thing or two from you.
You should receive some kind of reward for that feat.
And what rewards would you have in mind?
I was rearranging our saddlebags, and I remembered I took a small memento from Trotsky.
Oh,
Is it your underwear?
what is it?
A hunting crossbow.
Dang it.
I even think it's von Berghoff's. I was meaning to sell it, but it might serve you better.
My word. Thank you. I better go and find Zizka. The Margrave is expecting us.
I saw Zhishka next to the stables. There was some girl hanging around him.
Do you want to come with us to see Jobst?
Not really. I'll go and pack my things instead.
Yeah, you should probably
I have
wash
a
up,
feeling
too.
We'll have to leave
Your
soon.
clothes
Why?
are just
A
extremely
woman's
bloody.
intuition.
I'm sorry.
And I wish the this sword was better. Jesus, this does 380 damage? Holy fuck. This does 620? Oh my god. I don't know. Okay. Those on my horse. Hey, man.
I heard Kuttenberg surrendered to Sigismund, and his army is running amok here in the area.
They are. These dreckigen Hurensöhne are angry, you see? They
What did you
thought
just
they
say?
would rake in the silver from the Kuttenberg mines. But they couldn't have been more wrong. Sigismund kept all the treasure for himself. Why should he pay them out of his own pocket when the local lords are feeding them?
What? I don't understand.
Dann pass mal auf. As soon as the soldiers began looting the villages around the city, the local nobility quickly decided it's better to pay them Lösegeld.
So that Hungarian bastard is getting rich, while the locals feed his army.
Das trifft den Nagel auf den Kopf. And yet, that carrot-top Schweinehund lets the monks in the Selets monastery fuss over him while he receives legations from the whole kingdom.
Do you know by chance how to get into that monastery where Sigismund is staying?
Wie bitte? Hast du den Verstand verloren? You can forget about that. You won't get in there. And listen closely to what I tell you. I don't know what you're planning, but I'll give you some good advice. Leave Sigismund alone. The wheels of justice grind slowly, but surely. You'll see. You'd better be glad you still have your head.
Did Sigismund also attack Suchdol?
Oh, yes, as soon as he got here. But my men know what to do. Mit der Hilfe Gottes, we fended him off and forced him to negotiate. Mein Herr Peter, however, had to pay him a fat Lösegeld to leave us in peace. The villagers in the vicinity fared even worse.
What happened?
They raised Mesolis and Opatovitz. There was nothing left but ashes and stones. They haven't been here since then, but who knows what tomorrow may bring. Der Teufel soll Sigismund holen.
How do things work around here? Is there something I should be wary of?
Not really, except for the Sigismund military camp at Opatovitz. And it isn't really all that safe in the raised villages either. Diese Banditenbanden have settled in there. A bunch of dossers who'll easily cut your throat for a piece of bread. Ah, so God will. These evil times will soon be over.
How do I get to Kuttenberg from here?
Das ist nicht schwer. You just take the main road to the east, and then you'll see the church towers. Or you can also follow your nose. There's smoke rising from the Kuttenberg smelters day and night. The smell is hell, but it's worth it for the silver. In fact, the silver's why Kuttenberg is the second richest city in the kingdom, right after Prague.
Where did you say Sigismund's army is camped?
Unfortunately, they're close. They've occupied the hill above the main road near Kuttenberg, so no one could just come and help the town. When you walk out of the village and look toward Opatowitz, you should see the flags flying above their camp. Pah, that Hungarian camp is like a boil. It's just festering and we just can't get rid of it.
I need to top up my supplies. Where could I find some merchants here?
You'd be better off asking the innkeeper Slivka in the village about these things. He knows everyone from far and wide. And that's no surprise, because he makes such good spirits.
How's it going, Captain? Do you have any work for me?
Sehr interessant. I thought you were helping Shishka.
What of it? So is there anything you need a hand with, Frenzel?
Was soll ich sagen? After our lord paid ransom for us to the Chaiskel Cherton, there is peace here. Fortunately. Aber warte. Actually, there is one thing. You ought to have a word with our huntsman Dobrosch. He might have eine Aufgabe for you. See, someone poached a white roebuck in his territory the other day.
A white roebuck? That's a rare sight.
Ja, and Dobrosch takes it as a personal offense. So go easy on him, hörst du?
What exactly do you mean by that?
Just ask him if there's anything new happening in his territory, and wait until he tells you himself. Oh, yeah. He really doted on that creature. Und das war alles. I don't have anything else.
All right, thank you. I'll ask around. I'd like to learn something.
What are you interested?
Oh, God, those are expensive.
I'm interested...
All right, then.
I'd like to learn...
What is this?
Blunt weapon.
All right, then.
Oh. So here's 1,500 just down the drain.
I'd like to learn...
What is this about?
I'd like to...
Alright. Should have some skills now. Stuff to level up. Warfare, hardened veteran. Stamina will recover an additional 10% faster. That's really good. Yeah, we'll do that. Do shield breaker. Hardwood. Nice.
And this scar? It's strange, crooked, like a letter from a fancy book.
Ah, this. I fell off the battlements at Laxenburg Castle.
How are things, Captain?
What do you think? I've seen better days. And you, youngster?
Me? Well, considering what we've been through, surprisingly good.
Just wait until you've been through as much as I have.
Nah, don't say that. You still have your strength. A real man of iron.
A damned rusty one, I'd say. But enough chat. I see Jobst has returned to the fortress.
That's why I'm here. They're expecting us. I wanted to take Catherine along too, but she said she'd rather get the horses ready.
She's doing the right thing, and you better run ahead and greet the Margrave. I'll join you shortly.
Are you expecting trouble?
I always expect trouble. Jobst has turned coats more times than I can count. And the way things are these days, I'd rather have horses standing by, even on a visit to my parents.
What about that dry devil of yours? Did you find out where he went?
No, nobody asked him where he was going, but it seems they're hoping it's as far away as possible. I'm not surprised. If I know him, he wasn't the ideal guest.
At least Jobst might know where he is.
He might. To be honest, that's the only reason for talking to him.
Should I really go and see Jobst on my own? He's a Margrave, though.
So what? You already know him better than I do. You met him in Ratai. I only know what I've heard about him.
All right, but he sent for us both. How's it gonna look?
A bit odd, I suppose. But you must understand, I'm doing this for our benefit. The less time I spend with a Margrave in one room, the better.
All right, then. I'll be going, then.
Okay. Alright. Put on my nice clothes. There's a quest over here. What's up, man?
Good afternoon.
What goes on in the forest, Huntsman?
There are poachers prowling in the woods, a band led by this ginger-headed Mach of Marshowitz. They've been causing trouble for quite some time, but now they've really overdone it.
What happened?
They killed a rare white roebuck that lived in our woods. Killed and skinned it. Sir Peter of Pisek put a bounty on their heads. The bounty's yours if you help me track them down.
I must say, I've never seen a white roebuck before.
It's an exceedingly rare animal. It was beautiful. Its hide was white as snow. Sir Peter forbade hunting it, but I wouldn't have even if I could. Killing an animal like that is bad luck.
Do you know any more about these poachers?
They're led by some fella called Mach of Marshowitz, and they fancy themselves some kind of a brotherhood. From what I've heard, they showed up in the village below the castle a couple of times trying to sell venison. The guards always sent them packing. Our knacker, Wolfram, was the only one who talked to them.
That knacker, Wolfram. Do you think he had anything to do with the dead roebuck and the poachers?
Oh, he has a dishonourable profession, true enough, and he sells hides and meat wherever he can. But having the gall to work with poachers, I don't think so. He's on thin enough ice as it is, being a knacker and all. If his lordship found out he had anything to do with it, he'd have him hanged. But he might know something about that band.
Okay.
All right, Huntsman. I'll try to track the poachers down. Maybe they haven't sold the hide yet, and I'll be able to find it.
Excellent. And if you mete out capital punishment on the spot, all the better. Every member of that band carries a squirrel tail on them. Probably a badge of their hunting prowess. Bring them to me as evidence.
Where should I look for these poachers?
Ah, that's the hard part. I'm sure they have a hideout in the woods around here, but you'll have to track them down yourself. If you don't know what to do, you can try to get something out of the knacker.
Thanks for the advice.
Farewell.
Thank you, sir. Hello, man.
Good day, sir.
Well, blacksmith, how's it going?
Worse and worse, friend. Since Sigismund came this way, I've had so much work I hardly sleep. You know, everyone suddenly realized that the blunt, rusty weapons they have at home aren't worth shit.
What do you have for sale?
What do you got, sir? Broad longsword. How about... Ooh, Magberg Curus. Might want that. Horseman's pick. Huh. Shit's kind of low quality, friend. But... it's fine.
Let's talk about... Sure.
That?
My. I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
And me too. I have some weapons, right? On my horse. Grab that. Grab these. How much money you got?
I'll have a look.
Oh, you only have 216 gold. Okay. You're a poor. Oops. Maybe I should... I guess I just sell the kettle hat. And... Wait, why is this not selling for the same price? Interesting. Okay.
Word about the... Well...
That?
My. I
There you
was
go.
glad to be of help to you, good sir.
So can I leave, or do I have to... I think I have to talk to... What's his name? There's a skill person here, though. Ah, it's just Frenzel. Okay. Hello. Can I eat this? I don't need to, actually. Captain's wife.
The Lord be with you. What brings you here?
How are you, dear good wife?
All the better for being greeted so respectfully. But I hope my husband didn't hear you. He's terribly jealous, and he could have you whipped. He's the captain here, you know.
You wouldn't happen to know where Lord Hinnock of Kunstad went, would you? He was a guest here.
I don't know, but I hope as far away as possible. That animal almost raised his hand to the Margrave.
What? How did that happen?
A respectable woman doesn't talk about that kind of thing. But if it hadn't been for my husband, he'd have been at his throat, believe you me.
I beg your pardon, milady, but could you tell me what's new around here? I'm asking because I've just arrived, and I'd like to know more about this region.
If it's mercenary work you're interested in, I can't help you. You'll have to ask elsewhere.
Okay.
God be with you.
Fine. Fine. Hello, Jobst. I'll go get some
Henry.
drink.
Where's Captain Zizka?
He got held up.
I received a report that von Bergov's banner is flying in the camp of my dear cousin Sigismund, so I assume the negotiations at Trotsky didn't go too smoothly.
No, sir. I don't have good news for you, I'm afraid.
Well, good or bad, I'm sure you have plenty to report. So what happened with von Bergov at Trotsky?
Bergov had no interest in our message. By the time we finally arrived at Trotsky, he'd already long since made a deal with Sigismund. But of course, he didn't tell Sir Hans and me anything. And on top of that, he used us to do his dirty work. Everything went to hell in the end, and we ended up in a dungeon. Or at least I did. They took Lord Capon away. In fact, that's why we're here. We were following von Bergov's trail.
So I've heard. But I'd be interested to know the details. It's been some time since our meeting in Ratai, and now you appear here by the side of a quite unexpected guest.
An unexpected guest?
Yes, of course, I've heard of Zhishka before, and of his unconventional ways of supporting our king. But I don't know where you know him from.
We met outside Trotsky, in rather complicated circumstances. We crossed swords. I can only thank God we didn't kill each other.
And who was giving Zhishka orders? Do you know?
I think it's some Jan Sokol of Lamberg.
That would make sense. He was always quite pig-headed.
Forgive me, my lord, but how is it possible you don't know? Aren't you all on the same side?
Bear in mind that my dear cousin, His Majesty King Wenceslas, has many supporters, and each of them has their own ideas about how to defend him.
I understand. It seems complicated.
On the contrary, it's all quite simple. If I could get them all together in one banquet hall, give them their fill of wine and venison, they'd come to an agreement on the spot. Let's move on. I heard something about a pillory and poaching. What in God's name did you and Sir Hans get up to?
Things went wrong right from the beginning. We were ambushed, and we lost the letter. Lord Capon and I were lucky to get out of it alive. But no one at Trotsky believed that we were messengers.
Von Bergov refused to aid a nobleman in need. That seems pretty low for a man of his stature.
Well, to be honest, Lord Capon didn't really look much like a nobleman. We were ambushed while bathing in a pond, and then we fled through the woods. So we really looked like a pair of beggars.
Ah, that must have been a peculiar feeling for Lord Capon.
Not only for him, sir. I may be just a bastard, but that doesn't mean I'm used to begging at castle gates dressed in rags.
Believe me, I didn't intend in the least to make such an insinuation. In any case, are you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Well, you should probably know that Istvan Toth was working for von Bergov.
Who's he?
One of Sigismund's cronies. He was causing havoc around Ratai.
Ah, yes. Hanush and Radzig mentioned some such person. They even foolishly let him go.
They had to. They gave him their word.
Yes. Well, it's actually quite heartening that some people still have such naive ideas about the world.
Well, no one let him go this time. He's dead.
Very good. From what I've heard, he was a bandit and a cutthroat. There should be no dealings with his ilk.
Isn't Zhishka a bandit too, though?
Zhishka is loyal to Wenceslas. So he's no bandit or cutthroat, but a faithful servant of our king, carrying out resistance against his enemies. But let's move on. Is there anything else you'd like to tell me?
That's all that happened, sir.
Truly. My court messenger and bearer of tidings, both good and bad, John of Liechtenstein, has mysteriously gone silent. So every piece of information I get now is precious. By the way, you said you were in von Bergoff's dungeon, and I can imagine how they treated you there. Tell me, did you reveal anything?
Well, they asked questions, yes. But I was counting on that, and prepared myself for it.
How did you prepare yourself?
Well, I mainly told them things I was pretty sure von Bergov already knew. Like that Radzig is a supporter of Wenceslas, that you and I met in Rattay.
And was he satisfied with that?
No.
But I don't think he expected anything more from a simple servant of Lord Capon.
That's true. I must say, Henry, you've pleasantly surprised me. You can keep a cool head as the world around you burns. You'll make it far. Thank you for the news. You're free to go if you want. But I would be glad if you stayed at the fortress. As soon as it's possible, you can join a legation heading for Rattay. I'm sure you already want to go home.
Sir, that's a generous offer, and I appreciate it. But it's not what I want.
If you wish to stay and help here, I'll be glad, of course. I need someone to escort my envoys, and you've proven yourself more than capable.
It's Lord Capon, Your Grace. I came to find out where he is, and rescue him.
A noble thought. But you mustn't worry about Lord Capon. I'm sure von Bergoff has him trapped in a gilded cage.
But I made a promise, sir.
I understand, but honestly, Lord Capon is now safer than you or I. The most sensible course now is to wait for the ransom demand.
Margrave.
Ah,
So you came anyway.
Captain Zizka. Henry and I were just discussing Lord Capon.
Yeah, the Margrave thinks he's in no danger, and we should wait for a ransom demand.
As one does.
I wanted to talk to you about something else. I suppose you're wondering why your friend Hinnek, also known as the Dried Devil, isn't here?
Oh, there's plenty of gossip going on around the fortress. You and Pisek refused to grant him asylum.
Asylum is for those in distress, Captain. Hinnek came to burn and pillage. I have quite different plans.
And what might those be, Margrave? Sitting and talking while King Wenceslas rots in a dungeon. What would I expect? Not so long ago, you were conspiring with Sigismund against Prokop, your own brother!
It would be futile trying to explain to you the intricacies of the Luxembourg's dynastic politics. Let me just explain that that was what was called for in the situation. But I assure you that I am now acting in the best interests of this country and of King Wenceslas.
You're acting first and foremost in your own interests. Everyone knows that.
Strong words coming from a man who earns his bread by killing merchants on the road. No offense intended. I applaud your art. The pen is mightier than the sword, but there are times when it's vice versa.
Just do it. Kill him. Do it.
Enter!
All ready to leave now, sir?
Good. It's high time.
Yo, is that guy
I
wearing
expect
America?
the captain was about to leave anyway.
He's got the flag on.
Are you not?
With pleasure.
Yo,
And you,
show me that guy.
Henry.
Me? Well, sir, I made a promise.
I understand.
Oh, it's
I
America
won't attempt to
guy.
keep you here by force.
America.
But bear in mind, I have concluded a very fragile truce with Sigismund, which gives us time to get ready. And if anyone should disrupt my plans with headstrong acts of violence, there will be consequences. Grave consequences. I consider this matter closed. Farewell and good luck.
I get the feeling Yopes didn't make a great impression on you. Are we leaving?
Yeah.
Hey, she's not bloody anymore.
And Henry's going with us.
Wait, you'll help me find Capon?
Sure. But we'll need people for that. And information. Catherine, I've got a job for you.
Yes?
Go to Kuttenberg. Find out what happened to Liechtenstein. If anyone knows what's going on in this godforsaken country, it'll be him. In the meantime, we'll go and find Dry Devil and his band.
Good luck. I'd go all the way to Rome to spy if it kept me away from the devil.
Let's go.
This is not the right horse. Why am I riding this horse? This is not Pebbles. This is Pebbles. You can pay a coach caravan to take you between the Trowski and Kuttenberg regions. Ooh, cool. I can go back to Trowski.
What is your plan, anyway? Go from village to village, hamlet to hamlet, until we find him?
That won't be necessary. We just have to visit places where you can get booze.
So all the taverns and dens in the region?
If it comes to that.
I'm up for that.
Don't get your hopes up. We'll have a beer, listen to the local rumor mill, and if we don't find anything, we'll pay up and move on.
Where do we start?
I have heard of a place that's a favored meeting spot of bandits, poachers, and all kinds of scum. If I was looking for the devil, or at least someone who knows something about him, that's where I'd go.
Sounds like a good place to start. And if we find the devil, what then?
If we're really to step on Sigismund's toes, we need capable men. And the devil's capable of anything, really.
I'm not sure what the three of us can achieve.
Hinek's not alone. He has the devil's pack.
Who?
That's what his band is called. They're exactly the sort of men we need.
And what do you have in mind when you say step on Sigismund's toes? What about Liechtenstein and Capon?
The same thing we did to von Berghoff. But don't worry. It's going to take a lot of time before we're ready. In the meantime, hopefully Catherine will find out where young Liechtenstein is hiding. If his spy network really lives up to the legend, he'll surely know where they're keeping young Capon.
I hope so. And when he's free, then we can step on Sigismund's toes. I'm sure Lord Capon will be happy to help.
In that case, he'd be better off staying in captivity. So, what do you say? Shall we speed up?
Aye.
Sure.
The sooner we get there, the better.
Proved to be in vain. Keep your hand on your hilt.
I warned you had it coming, you drunk.
Hang on. I didn't see it. Does feel better when I've had a drink. It's a gift from God.
Either you pay us back our coin, or you can leave your head with us.
You wouldn't get a crossing for an alternative, mine.
You're right about that.
I'd have a use for that turnip. But I can only pay for it with iron.
Shiska?
You turn on your
Fucking
heel
smile.
and get going. If you value your life. You might have noticed there's more of us than you.
That can be fixed.
No, you don't! A death for a death! Get ready!
Do I have to pull you out of trouble again? I see you're still a drunkard.
It's good to see you too, Shishka.
And now I'm all
What
bloody.
happened to...
That doesn't matter now.
Huh? Who's that? Where's your old band?
You're looking at all that's left of it.
I see we have a lot to talk about.
That we do. Anyway, this is Henry. Henry, this is Kubienka.
Hiya, lad. And thanks for the help. You're handy with a sword.
Thanks.
Not that I couldn't handle them
No,
myself.
He would
My
be
voice
one of
is
the
all
best
fucking quiet.
archers north of the Alps. If he wasn't drunk or with one arm in the stocks all the time.
Shouldn't we leave before someone notices the corpses?
Easy, lad. This was the devil's den. If we behave ourselves, the innkeeper will just charge us a cleaning fee, and that will be that.
There will be plenty of time to get acquainted with the local customs. We're looking for the devil. Where is he?
Well, when I said we have a lot to talk about, now is the time. This is the innkeeper, Dreadlight.
Gentlemen, I won't have this. You're murdering my guests and making a mess.
They started it.
They've been drinking on credit for half a day. Who's going to pay for this now?
If you search their pockets and sell their weapons, that should cover it. And I have a feeling Kubienka here owed them some dice winnings.
I didn't cheat.
Pay him.
All right, then. What did I do to deserve you? Here you go.
Ah, I see you are a nobleman and a generous one at that. You didn't have to, but thank you. I'm much obliged. You don't need to worry about anything. We'll clear away the corpses, pour some sand on the blood, and no one will know what happened here.
That's nice of you. But leave us alone now.
Nobody will be looking for them anyway. Only the catchpoles would be interested in them. You might even get a reward.
Did you hear, Lord Chishka?
Yes, I did. Of course. I'm leaving. Just call if you need anything.
Who's this devil fella of yours, anyway?
He's an angry, dangerous murderer. Someone you want on your side, but never against you.
And a treacherous old fox, too. One time, he was besieging a castle, and when they refused to surrender, he dressed up as a begging hag. They let him in, and he slit their throats in their sleep. I still regret not being there to see that.
I was there. In fact, he kidnapped that hag's grandsons and told her he'd cripple them unless she let him in the castle. She opened the gate for him at night, and you know the rest.
Ha! Well, I could better the way Devil tells it.
Is it just you and the devil here? Where's the rest?
That's the problem.
What problem?
Well, I'm alone here.
Where's everybody else?
I'd like to know that too. When the devil was captured, they scattered. Some are dead, some ran for the hills. Some are probably holed up somewhere drinking.
What? The devil's been captured and that's how you tell me the news?
Who captured him?
How should I know? Some armed bastards.
Shit, Kubienka, you must know who came after you and why.
Well, we botched this job in Kuttenberg. It was supposed to be a breeze, but the fuckers outnumbered us 3-1. Before we could react, they knocked the devil down and pounded on him like a deaf man on a door. Ada and I tried to help him, but we just couldn't.
Fuck.
It pisses me off that we had to leave him there. But we would have been captured.
Do you know where they're keeping him?
Why? The town guard took him. So he's probably in the town jail?
Fuck. There's no way we're getting him out of there.
My words. Otherwise, we would have gotten him away from those fuckers a long time ago. Not even a mouse can get him there. We can't pull off something like that.
How long has it been since he was captured?
I've been sitting here drinking ever since it happened. So, maybe a week, maybe even a month. More like a month.
A month? They haven't hanged him yet.
That's the thing. The devil's famous. Lots of people want him dead. But they won't give him the news or the axe. They want to send his soul to the Lord in a much worse way. The devil is a proper bastard, but not even he deserves that.
What are they planning to do with him?
The devil's got a fat price on his head. He's the most feared robber baron in Bohemia. There are several empty tents in Sigismund's camp, thanks to him. They really want to relish his death. They'll take him to their camp outside of town for that.
Who told you that?
When someone owes your dice wager, they'll spill him what they don't know. They say the people of Kuttenberg can't wait to see him gone.
If they're gonna move him, that could be our chance. We'll wait for them and free the devil.
He will be watched by a dozen armed guards. We're only 3. So unless you have 10 men up your sleeve...
I thought the devil would have at least 10 men. But other than that, it makes sense. I don't think we'll have another shot.
I was going to hire some muscle for help here, but I got thirsty. You know the rest.
More like I know you. But maybe we'll find someone around here. Everybody'll listen if we mention coin. Can you think of anything else that might come in handy?
Well, how about some hand cannons?
Have you got some?
Well, not on me. But maybe there are some in our old camp. It isn't far.
Maybe?
Maybe. Surely. If I can remember where we hid them. And as luck would have it, they're not far from the road they used to transport the devil.
What place is that?
This narrow gully with a nice curve that begs for something nasty to happen in it. West of here. You can't miss it.
Looks like there's still some sense left in your noggin despite the booze.
And what about me?
You'll go with Kubianka to get the hand cannons. He may be... surely hid somewhere.
Great! At least I won't have to carry them myself.
Don't dilly-dally. And when you have them, meet me at the ambush spot. Keep an eye on him. And don't let him talk your ear off.
Alright. Hello? Is there a place to wash up here? Not super bloody forever. There we go. Alright. Let's go, Pebbles.
How did you meet Shishka anyway?
We tried to capture him, but he ambushed and captured us instead.
That sounds like Shishka. But that is how friendships for life are made.
With one of them in jail, while the other mocks them through the bars.
Actually, that's how I met my wife.
You have a wife? Where is she now?
Where could she be? Maybe rotting in the jail. I left her there on our wedding night.
Well, if that's what you say.
Oh, come on, Henry. You must have some fun, even if you are about to hang. Do not frown. It does not suit you.
I'm not frowning. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, Lord, another bore. You get along with Shishka famously, don't you?
I'll gladly laugh if you said something funny.
Looks like I might have to carve a smile onto your face. Maybe a graceful and mysterious one. Like the Virgin Mary's. What do you say? I'll put my heart into it.
Give it a try.
Ha! Really? Sounds like a challenge.
You nearly got killed just now, yet you're stirring shit again.
Oh, well, I cannot help myself. Life's to be lived. And the body's to go to the grave properly fucked up. So I take it easy. As they say in Latin, cop a demon.
So you're a mercenary, cutthroat, swindler, drunk, and on top of that, a philosopher?
I'm a man of many... You know what.
A man of many debts and drinks?
Oh, come on. You do not even know me. We will get to know each other once we have a drink together. Speaking of which... Would you have a drop on you?
No.
Fuck. I never ride out without some supplies. I don't know if I can stand it.
A few more stupid jokes and I'll plug your gob. But it won't be with booze.
You are very lucky to be with Shishka, that you saved me.
I'm starting to regret it.
That's why I like you. We will have so much fun together. I feel it in my bones. But we better pick up our pace. I need to piss.
Whee! You're gonna get ambushed.
What a relief. I just better not piss on my boots or trip over. Camp is near.
You gonna wash your hands, bro?
About the stream leading to it. There were also some pretty rocks nearby. Ada used to wade through that stream every time he went to visit some lass. Or when he was returning. He can smell the wedge from miles away, but he can't take 3 steps in the woods without getting lost. Some people are just made that way. Nothing you can do about it. I mean, if Ada could find the camp, you'll have no problem finding it yourself. Oh, and the hand cannons. They're buried somewhere near the camp. Just a few steps. That much I remember. Maybe by the stream. Or right in it? No, that's not it. Oh, we were drunk. But we're not that stupid. Although, maybe Janos and Edda are. One time, they decided to...
Shut up.
What are we gonna do now?
Well, welcome to our camp. It's not much, but we called it home.
This mess?
Hey! You don't see me insulting your home.
So where are the cannons?
We hit something down below last time. By the stream, near the boulders. By the uprooted tree. And something is buried a little ways over there.
Don't you remember where you put them?
Well, I have a rough idea. A hazy memory. A hunch.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So? Where are they?
One of those places. Let's look at all of them. They are here somewhere.
We're gonna dig through half the forest.
Nonsense. I'll walk around, get my bearings. You'll see. Anyway, we need a shovel. There used to be one by Janos' tent.
Which one is that?
The one made of leaves. He was so proud of it until he woke up covered in caterpillars.
Come on then. We don't have much time.
Come.
I told you I would find it right away. Now just dig it up and we are done. and we had to fortify ourselves.
I was a fool to think this would be easy.
So, I was wrong.
So you're digging the next one?
Listen, lad.
Just tell me you didn't throw those hand cannons in the water.
Of course not. Look at that basket over there.
What about it?
The cannons are not there, but there is something better. Booze. Be a lovely lad and fetch it.
Why don't you go yourself?
The water is cold and the bottom is slippery. I do not want to get wet.
But if I get wet, that's all right, eh?
Not just all right, downright splendid.
Why not?
Good boy.
Basket somewhere? Oh, it's right here.
I found something in the basket.
Beautiful. Is there enough for both of us?
You can take all of it. I won't be drinking.
Are you feeling unwell?
I'm starting to feel like shit.
All right. At least there's more for me.
Really hoping I could steal from him. He deserves it. Would not have thought you could walk through that.
Right. Enough playing around. Big. Here.
Are you sure?
Absolutely. Just like the last time. So this is the grave of Polonia. I was sure we buried him elsewhere.
Ugh. What stench?
Why? He did not smell much better when he was alive. Oh, well. God grant him eternal life and some soap.
What about us?
If Lodiel is here, then I reckon I know where the hand cannons are.
I hate you. Now I'm all stinky.
Here you go. Take it.
You good, buddy?
Do not sulk. This really must be it.
Lead balls.
See? I told you I knew exactly where to find them.
God, why are you punishing me?
Oh, don't cry. We have more important things to do.
Will you take the cannons?
I won't be lugging them around.
Right. Are we going to see Zizka?
Let's go. Or do you want to go alone?
I'd rather go with you. Just in case.
Mount up then. We've wasted enough time as it is.
You going? Okay.
Waters of harlots and drags from
I think I've heard that one before.
Fuck all the rest today. I with my comrades.
To hell with the hand cannons. Don't you want to get on the road and sing to the convoy? They'd bleed out of their ears and we'd be done.
Squadrons of harlots and brags from the wine kegs. Fuck all the rest today. I'm with my comrades. Fuck all to eat today. Still we'll be merry. Drink your booze and we'll make hats roll like berries. Fucking and boozing and fucking. Fucking and boozing and fucking. Bring on the barrels and roll up the wrenches. There's nothing better than a nice pair of titties. That doesn't rhyme much.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good one. Hey, his patch is off.
We have the hand cannons.
How did it go? Any trouble?
The next time you want to send me looking for something with Kubyanka, just kill me. You'll save me a lot of suffering.
Did we find those cannon? We did. So stop whining.
When you spend more time with Kubienka, you'll realize he's not doing it on purpose. He's just a prick.
Aye. Hey!
What's the plan?
We wait. We'll position ourselves on the flanks, and when they pass, we'll attack.
Why are the wagons standing there? I was hoping we would block the road with a tree or something.
Look what I managed to find. A true march of the maimed. If they had to cut down a tree, they'd chop off their own limbs. We at least took a wheel off. It looks less suspicious, and the convoy will have to stop anyway.
Oi, fuck, but...
But what?
I would put it a little further back, so they will not see it until they are right next to it.
Ah, look who's thinking. And what then?
Then we rise with the hand cannons and blast the bastards to smithereens, from above.
What a load of rubbish.
What rubbish? It is like a battlement, but on a wagon. You get it, right? Haha.
Shut up. We'll do it my way.
Make up your minds. It's hard to say how much time we have.
So, Kubienka, take half of the men and go over there. The rest will stand on the other side.
Where will I go?
You'll stay here, with me.
And then what?
We'll wait for them to arrive. And then...
Are we there yet? No, how many fucking times have I told you? Are you deaf?
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Pay no attention to him, Rupert.
Is that Gules?
But you hold me up in irons. And you can't even show me a grain of human decency.
Paul! What the fuck?
Damn. There's more of them than I was expecting. We can't back out now. Let's blast at them and seize the advantage.
Oi! You two! Get that wreck off the road.
Not to worry, Honorable Sir. We're working on it. To the task!
We miss.
Matilda!
Get the fucking horse.
My leg, damn it! You idiot!
Now that was just a warning shot. Surrender, or the next one will go straight through your guts.
So next time, will you hit the mark?
I'd rather settle it without bloodshed.
That's easy. Surrender, and none of you will be harmed. Until you hang alongside the devil, that is.
The only one surrendering will be you.
Oh, really? Rupert, bring that bastard to me. And you, arrest the others. If they resist, just kill them.
Halt! Not another step, or...
Oh, what? Are you gonna shoot at the sky again?
We are here by the order of the Lords of Lipa. Release Sir Hinnek, and you won't be harmed.
What's the dry devil to the Lords of Lipa? They have no people around here. No authority.
They follow the instructions of Royal Hetman Radzig Kobyla.
If the Hetman wants the dry devil, he should talk to my lord. I'm not releasing him without a direct order.
Do you oppose the will of the Royal Hetman?
I don't see any Hetman here. Move out of our way, or taste our steel.
Give us Hinnek of Kunstad. I won't say it again.
Fuck off! Men, have at them!
You swine! You'll pay for that!
I think I missed.
Come on!
Shit.
Let's see what you're made of. Good! I still can't quite do that. Good! I still can't quite do that. Good! I still can't quite do that. Kill him! You're dead! Now I'll have you!
Watch out, he's trying some tricks!
You should have prayed earlier. Now you're just wasting my time.
Okay.
Now I'll show ya!
No, you don't.
He's had it. We can go home. Come on, then. Is that the best you can do?
Fucking horse sons!
Wanker! Shit himself! Piece of shit! Kill me for that! He's had it! All right, we're done here. We've got to get the devil out of here somehow. So put the wheel back on and get the horse. If you're bleeding, patch yourself up quickly. We need to get out of here soon. If you're not bleeding, clear the bodies off the road. Hide them somewhere, but be quick about it, all right? Come here, Henry. We don't have all day.
I mean, we've got enough time for me to loot, right? Ooh. That one is actually really good. Probably take this helmet. Yeah, those guns suck. Ooh. What are we doing? Ah, hey man.
We should get out of here, don't you think?
The sooner we're gone, the better. Welcome back, Hinnick.
If it wasn't for you, I'd still be getting worked over by those bastards in Sigismund's camp. You saved my arse, fellas. Although, I have a second hole in it now because of you. Ouch!
That was an accident. I couldn't hit you that well, even if I wanted to.
That would be a shame. We'd be hard-pressed to find another horseman like him.
Spare me the flattery. It's enough you thought it was worth saving. Warms the cockles of my heart.
Don't thank me until you know what we're up to.
Ha ha! I knew there was a reason you rescued me. What's your plan?
How are we doing, Devil? Do you have some kind of hideout? What about your people?
Hideout? Our old camp was a shithole.
Don't insult our home from home.
Shush! We can stay here.
Here? For all to see?
This here hole is far from town, and has such a bad reputation that decent people are afraid to come here. As long as you're paying, old Treadlight will serve you wholeheartedly. This place has everything we need, and people who come here can be recruited for some dirty work.
And there are no fleas in the beds.
Furthermore, it's called the Devil's Den, and I like that.
All right, have it your way. Henry, go to the innkeeper and arrange our stay here. But back to the point, Devil. What about your people?
My people? Kubianka isn't enough for you.
No, he isn't.
That's too bad. Oh, they fucked off somewhere. They didn't send any messages to my jail cell.
We'll have to do something about that. But first, you should go and see Catherine. See if she's settled in and if she's all right. She said she'd try to find work at the Hangman's Halter Tavern.
All right, I'll go alone. What will you be doing?
I don't know about these two, but I'll be having a rest. I'm not going to sit on a horse for a while anyway.
But we don't have time for that. We need more people. The three of us could just about make an infamous cabbage-stealing band. The best thing would be to recruit from your old comrades.
Forget it. It hurts like you shot off one of my arse cheeks. I can barely stand.
At least tell me what happened to your infamous Devil's Pack. Where can we find them?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too. Where are they, Kubianka? Why didn't you lot free me from jail?
You gather a band of criminals and then you are surprised they cannot be trusted?
So, nobody's left?
Some might return now that the devil is back.
Well, if they're not already swinging on the gallows somewhere.
Or will you find them? They could be anywhere.
We'll have to search for them. Will you help us, Henry?
I reckon I don't have a choice, do I?
I like that boy already. No pointless questions, just straight to the task.
At least tell him where to find the bastards.
I'd love to. But I don't even know who survived that fuck-up.
Not many of us are left. Janos and Adder were the first to run. I reckon they are gorging themselves somewhere. If they have any coin.
What about Bohuta and his brother? They've always been reliable.
Slavik died, Bohuta took it badly. He's not coming back.
Fuck. Henry may be able to convince him.
I doubt it, but he can try.
Do we have anyone else?
Well, there's Matthew and Roniak, but who knows where they ended up.
And that's all.
We could also try those rebellious farmers who are fighting against Sigismund around here.
I don't want any dirty peasants. I want my old pack.
In that case, there is no one else left.
And where should we look for them? I don't even know where to start.
I think I could help you with some of them. Come and see me when you want to get started.
Liechtenstein can wait. I better look for the rest of your devil's pack.
Great. But be careful. I didn't recruit them for their pretty eyes. They're probably not going to be very friendly after what happened, so be nice to them.
I'll bear that in mind.
All right, go ahead. But don't forget, Catherine's waiting for you in Kuttenberg.
Yep. I'm still supposed to talk to you guys?
Will you be spending the night?
Seems that way. Do you have a room for us? At least for a few days.
But of course. We have 2 free rooms just upstairs. I'll have them cleaned up.
Don't even bother cleaning them, innkeeper.
Treadlight. The name's Treadlight.
What's new around here, innkeeper?
There's talk that young Bruttons form a fight club in Horsham. Maybe they'll let you into their circle. I heard there's a haunting in Old Kutner. There was a great tragedy one time in the mine near there. It's abandoned now. The ground collapsed, and a pit to hell opened up there. And then Smolka came by. She's the one who runs the bathhouse across the street. She said a fella came in, all restless and fidgety, saying he wanted a girl. That he wanted to take her somewhere else, and Smolka wouldn't have it. But when he offered to pay double, she agreed. You know how it is. These days, every groschen counts.
Was he a fucking pig?
If only that.
So what did he do?
The girl came running in all beaten up. Smolka couldn't get her to talk about what happened, but it wasn't pretty. I went to see her. The girl was all blue with bruises. Her knees blooded. Not a pretty sight.
Who was this fella?
The way Smolka described him to me, he must have come with Sigismund's army. Probably a deserter. I've seen a few of those around here.
Have you any idea where I could find him?
Rumour has it he's been sleeping in a shepherd's abandoned dugout, just outside the forest nearby.
I'll take care of him.
I'm glad to hear it. And don't spare him. A lot of scum is coming here, but enough is enough. When you're done with him, go to see Smolka at the bathhouse. She'll be glad to have one less thing to worry about. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper.
Okay.
I'll have a look at the...
What you got? Robber Baron's Acton. Oh, that's just better in like every single way. Hell yeah. This is better for... sneaking. Oh yeah. Jesus, that stuff's expensive. I wonder if I repair this, if it'll be better. It's worth a try, I suppose. You ask me a few questions about the game. You're planning to get it? Yeah, go ahead. I will say, I do really enjoy the game. Also really liked the last one, too.
I'd like to do something.
That? Well, what? I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
Did I get any points? I do have one marksmanship. Do I consider it to be the greatest RPG? The greatest? I don't know about the greatest. I think it's very good. And it's different. It's not like you're some sort of, hero in most ways. You're mostly just a peasant who's just trying to keep up with things, which is, I think, a nice spin on it. But it's a long game. The first one took me, I think, almost 100 hours to complete, like 90 or 100. So it's long, and I think the combat, once you get used to it, is really fun. I think there might be better RPGs, but that's also kind of like that's just a matter of opinion. I will get that. Let me... Top 5 at least? I'd say the first one was probably in my top 5 games that I've played recently, just in general. I had a lot of fun with it. As for all time, I don't know. I've played a lot of games. I would definitely say... Did you ever play the first one? Got some of these. Oh my god, that is so expensive. Try it because you had a potato PC back then. Just got a new one, so you directly played the second one? Yeah, kind of the same thing for me, actually. I had a pretty crappy PC before, and just recently got a new one. And this game runs fairly well on it. I haven't had any issues. But yeah, if you enjoyed the first one, I mean, this is basically just more of the same thing. It's I don't know. I thought the first one was a very, very good game. And I am having a really good time with this one as well. I've not really had any real complaints about it. Have I finished it yet? The second one? No, I haven't finished this game yet. This is my first playthrough of it. I finished the first one, though. And the first one was very good. Let me grab my... Oh, is it all the way down? It is. Jesus, man. These are so expensive. Have I ever played Red Dead Redemption 2? Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Yes, I just recently played that. What was it? Played it a couple months ago, actually. And that was a really good game too. Okay, let's see how these are looking. Yeah, so this is just worse. This is better. We'll get that. What do I consider is the best game I've played? That's tough. I'd say Elden Ring was probably one of the best games I've ever played. I played hundreds of hours of Elden Ring. Mass Effect, the Mass Effect series was also fantastic. If you've never played that, I would definitely recommend playing the Legendary Edition that they put on Steam. Extremely good game. Very, very good. Baldur's Gate 3. Also fantastic game. It really oh right, I think it's the charisma, yeah. But yeah, I'd say those are Arkham City. Yeah, the Batman game. Yeah, I played that. I played the oh, what were they? It was like the Batman trilogy. I didn't play Origins, but I played Arkham Knight, Arkham City, and Arkham Asylum, all on stream a while back. Those are pretty good. Are these better? No, they're not. Alright. Hey, man.
Show me your...
You've got 93 gold. Go ahead. Take that. You can take... this, I suppose. I don't really have too much else for you, sir. Alright.
I'd like to do something about that.
Very.
Here.
Many.
Arkham Knight was
Glad
pretty
you
disappointing
found-
because 70% of the missions were with the Batmobile. Yeah, I suppose. My favorite thing with Arkham Knight was just how good the game looked. The game, like, even now, just looks really, really good. Which I think is cool. What do I got for quests here? We'll go to the poacher's camp, sure. Oh, God.
You shouldn't be alone like this. Awful things have been happening here.
World is a masterpiece, not as good a story as the previous game. Yeah. They were, City and Night was, definitely better than Asylum, though. Asylum was probably my least favorite one.
Is that you? I thought I recognized you.
You look familiar, too.
It's me, Odolin von Wotitz. You gave me a few groschen to help me on my way.
Yeah.
Ah, now I remember. You were being held hostage by the League of Lords.
That's correct.
How did you make it home?
I checked out a couple of wayside inns and got lucky. With the little money I had, I finally found a caravan. The carter didn't mind hosting a lowlife on his wagon, as long as he was getting paid for his trouble.
Really cool.
He dropped me off a short distance from Wotitz, and I walked the rest of the way.
What brings you back to Kuttenberg? And with a retinue at that?
My father and I won't let them get away with what they did to me. Let's say we're on our way to scope out the land of some acquaintances of ours.
Well, you're gonna settle a score.
And who knows? We might just run into someone important and take him on a visit to our place. We've already fixed up a nice room with a solid lock. Would you like to see it?
No, I'd rather not.
I was just teasing. It's all set up for someone else.
I have to get going. I'm glad you're all right.
Wait a moment. You helped me, and I won't forget that. Here, take your money back, so we're even. And I have something else for you here. I think it might come in handy. A fine weapon. Dependable. It's felled a few deer in its time, and it would put a decent hole in a man too. If you ever needed to defend yourself.
My word. Thanks.
I bid you safe travels.
Same to you.
Damn it. Stop giving me crossbows. I don't want them. When do you unlock the city part? So in the first area, there aren't a whole lot of cities. There's a keep that you can finally go into. But as for right now, there's not a whole lot of cities. I don't know if that will change. I don't know if there is like a actual city. I guess there is Kuttenberg that they were talking about, which is supposed to be like the second richest place in the country or something like that, but I don't know if there's actually like big cities or there's a town here, though. Where's the... He's over here.
Quick!
Hey, man.
Greetings, sir.
Earlier where you dig a shithole in the city? Yeah, I have not seen any cities yet. And I'm... how much time have I had in this game so far? 50 hours. I'm 50 hours in and I still have not really been to a city. So, this game is quite large.
I heard you might know something about the band of poachers hiding out in the woods. A band led by some Mach of Marshevitz. Ginger-headed.
What? Who told you such a thing?
Dobrosh, the huntsman. He sent me to track them down and get rid of them.
I see. It's about the White Roebuck. I'm surprised somebody didn't shoot it long time ago. Such a hide would fetch a king's ransom.
Do you know where their hideout is?
Maybe. What's in it for me?
What do you think? If you help me, I'll put in a good word for you with the huntsman. You could surely use that, being a knacker.
All right, then. I heard they're brothers. And they're led by that Mach fella. But they didn't look like kin to me. They surely ain't no livers, though. They're pretty frightening looking. Maybe that's why Dobrosh would rather sit his arse in a castle instead of searching for them in the woods.
Do you know where they're hiding?
I ain't sure. But it's definitely somewhere in the valley near the water. In the direction of Rabush. That's where they always came from. And if I was a poacher, that's where I'd be hiding.
All right. That'll help my search.
Listen, lad. I know you said you were doing this for Dobrosh, but if you find that white hide at your camp and bring it to me, I'll pay you more than that pinch purse of a huntsman. I know some people, and I'd be able to sell that thing for, well, a lot.
Keep up with the stream. Gotta go now. Hey, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Thank you for the follow as well. And have a good rest of your day/night. Thanks for coming in, man.
If I sold you that hide, it would make me a poacher too.
Nobody would find out. Anyway, think of me if you find that hide. Farewell.
Alright, let's go find some poachers. Where'd my horse go? Oh, I brought it in here. I'm dumb. I do kind of want to go through this little town here. See if there's anything in here.
Quick!
So there's a smithy.
Go!
Tavern. Grocer. Alright, we'll stop by the smithy.
Greetings. What do you need?
I'll have a look at least there's just one more person to sell stuff to, I guess. Got any sketches? Battle longsword. Yeah, we'll probably buy that. And this guy sells sword guards? Oh, yes.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Forgot to haggle. Oops. That's fine. I'll be making my money back. I wonder if he'll buy that stuff.
What do you have for...
Alright, I've got some stuff to sell, sir. That would be too much. I need to sell like 100.
Let's talk about where... That? Well, well.
Thank you, sir. And come again.
No, thank you. Okay. Me.
I'll have...
You've got 60 gold. That is not a whole lot. But you have more stuff I could buy. Noble's hunting sword, huh? Knight's sword. Don't think it would be worth it to... Ooh, I should buy that. Ooh, these are good too. Oh. These are also really good. Hmm. Alright, what do I have to sell? I do have a golden cup.
I'd like to just... Here.
My! I'm glad you found the royal capital.
Okay, nice.
No, that's not what I meant at all. That strange war. Strange.
Right, and then these. Oh, why did I buy these? Am I stupid? Ooh, I think I might be stupid. Yeah, that sucks.
Engine fucked up war. See you next time.
So is there like an inn here? Should be.
Humbled.
Hmm. So carpenters and artisan.
Help you.
Where is... Oh,
What are
sorry,
you doing
sorry.
here?
My bad.
I thought it was...
Greetings.
in the yard again today.
Christ, what's the whole...
That old coot will outlive us all. No, it was...
Can I spend the night?
Well, I don't...
I'll pay you what...
But all I have is an...
That's enough for me.
Oh, nice.
All right, I hope that'll be...
Good. God be with you.
But you don't have a... You're not gonna have a chest, are you? Fuck. Damn it. Alright, well, I'm probably gonna have to go back to the castle. Grab a bunch of my stuff, put on my horse, to bring it and sell to this guy. Damn it. Oh, there's somebody in the pillory. Hey, man.
Not your day, eh? What did you do?
Nothing.
Really?
Were you expecting a different answer?
What if I freed you?
I'd scarper, obviously.
How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my breeches.
There's kind of people around. I don't know if I want to... Smokehouse over here.
Where's coming?
Herb garden. Shit. Okay. Can't pick these. Alright. So I suppose should go back into the castle, grab my stuff, and then I can bring it back out to the blacksmith, sell the stuff.
Go! Ka!
Easy. Easy. Nice and slow.
Yep. Like a bath,
Good
please.
afternoon.
I'd like to...
Certainly.
I could use the...
My girls know how to...
Well, I really need...
Excellent.
I'm glad...
Okay, well, I probably won't make it back to the smith.
Don't worry, lad. It happens. I'll keep it to myself. Next time.
Wait, what do you mean?
Apologize.
Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. It was a very pleasant experience for both of us. Nice. What do I need for this? Cowskin, 8-sided sword pommel, horned sword guard, Frankfurt steel, and iron. Okay. Need one of these. Need Frankfurt steel, horned sword guard. I think I already have cowskin. It's probably on my horse. Need some iron. And I think that was it. Copper. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh, I can remake this. Oh. Well, let me grab some Toledo steel as well. Okay. Should probably also get some stuff out to sell. Bought bows, didn't he? I think he did. And that. Okay. Can't fast travel from this location. Why not? What am I wearing?
Excuse me.
Hang on. Why does everybody keep shutting the doors? Hi, Pebbles. Whose horse is this? Okay. Hey, can we talk?
Did you hear about what the bailiff is planning?
No, I don't care for gossip.
Nor do I, but this is important. I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, we'll start with this one.
This is going to take a while, yeah?
I bought a lovely U-bow the other day for a great price.
What good's a bow to you, for God's sake?
What a waste of money. Didn't you hear that the king himself announced that everyone should have a which
Okay, we'll turn it.
trader who sold you the bow by any chance? Oh, come to think of it, it was him who told me. Best of luck. Take care.
Good luck to you, friend.
Finally.
All right. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Can I talk to you now? Can't.
God bless you, sir.
I'll have a look. I'll have a look.
What? Excuse me? Why can't I talk to him? What is happening? All right.
Well, I'm about half done.
Let's cook this thing again.
Herrgott, that's not good.
It's fine.
Good. That looks finished.
All right, hopefully I got the Mastercraft on this. That'd suck. Suck if I did not. I didn't get it. Oh no. Am I able to make it again? Shit. I gotta try that again.
My respects.
No, my respects. I don't think so I didn't read these books. God fucking damn it. Alright, I gotta save before I do that then. Think I got everything. I got cow skin on the horse, and then this I'm able to craft. Okay. We'll sleep and save. Yeah, I also need to grab the weapons and shit. Or, I guess there were weapons, and then also some armor. Okay. Let's head over there. I'm wearing my armor again. I'm a mess, dude.
My respect.
Yeah.
Halt! Search! Show me what you've...
Why are they trying to search me? I think I might have stuff on my horse. Oh, nope.
Go ahead and search me. I've got nothing to
You
hide.
hear me?
Carry on.
Fuck. I haven't been searched in a long time. Okay. Let me drink some Savior Schnapps. Okay, we'll cook this again. Hopefully I don't fucking burn it this time. Nice. So yeah, doing that in time really speeds that up. Holy shit. So, I'm guessing you can't mastercraft this sword? Um... Oh, so quest item status prevents level 4. Interesting. Okay. Well, I did not need to reload that, but hey, you know? That's alright. I will be grabbing this cow skin, though.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Well, I've got half finished.
Probably be another couple hits on the other side.
I've almost got it done. All finished.
Alright. Finish this one up. do think that this sword is much better. Hmm. Okay.
Go sit somewhere else. Call off that dog, or I'll report you for being a public nuisance.
Or I'll report you for being a public
Your
nuisance.
service, sir.
What?
Here you go. Take it.
What?
Leave it. Shoo!
What's
Off
happening?
you go!
Somebody ought to grab it by the scruff of the
Mutt!
neck.
What?
It seems you're reasonable after all.
Sit. Stay.
The fuck? What's happening? I've never seen that. It is very odd.
I'll have a look at...
Interesting. Okay.
Word about the Well...
Here.
My! I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Yeah, I've never seen that happen. I don't know what that was.
What do you...
He doesn't buy bows. God damn it. What were you doing, Mutt?
Look what I have for you. Come here. Is there something here? Search.
It is not. It said
Is there
free.
something here?
That's
Search.
okay. That was a mess. Anyway. I suppose we'll go find those poachers.
Die! Go! Die!
Quick!
Okay.
Ka!
Quick!
Die!
Whoa!
Alright, what do we got here? Probably up the stream, huh?
Whoa! Whoa! Those must be the poachers I'm looking for.
Huh? If you value your life, turn around and forget you saw anything.
Okay.
Everyone here, we've got a pest here.
My bad.
That's what I thought. And don't come back here.
Yeah.
Clear off.
It's my bad. I didn't know you were like that. Switches to stealth outfit.
Fuck off before I kill you.
Sneaks up behind you. Hmm. Yeah, it is much easier to pickpocket in this game than the first one.
To hell with you! Attack! Come and help us! Mercy! Leave me be!
I don't know about that.
Alert! Alert!
Dead. Nice. Ooh, broad longsword. Knight Shield. Bandit's Brigandine.
That's the hide. Now to bring it back to the huntsman, or to Wolfram.
Yeah, I'll bring it back to the huntsman. We'll probably end here after after giving him the stuff. I gotta get ready for work. Unfortunately.
Slowly. Nice and slow.
Welcome, sir. What can I do for you?
I found the white hide.
Oh, thank God for that, at least. And what about the poachers? Did you take care of them too? Do you have their squirrel badges for me?
Aye. I've got some.
Well, that's even better news. The reward's yours. Thanks, friend. You did me a huge service.
When I talked to the knacker, he urged me to sell him the hide.
I might have known. It's good you didn't listen to him.
What are you going to do about him?
Unfortunately, wanting to get your hands on something isn't a crime. And such talk from Wolfram is no surprise. But I'll keep my eye on him. Thanks for telling me. You're an honest fella.
Glad to help.
It was good to see
Yeah,
you,
no
my
problem,
friend.
man. Nice. Everybody loves me. Woohoo. You got money again?
What do you hear?
Show me.
You have 51 gold. Okay. Oh, this is... Alright. We'll go up to my room here, put some of the shit that I have away. And I was really hoping he'd buy the bows and shit. I haven't found anyone who's willing to really buy those, so they just sit in my inventory. Alright. Let's put this in here. Do I need a cobbler's kit for the gloves? Maybe armorer's kit? Shit. God damn it. And noise and visibility goes up. I think that's fine. Get away. And okay, cool. Nice. So we'll save here. That's where we'll end it. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for coming in. It's Sam. Thank you for following. Really appreciate that. Everybody else who came in, thank you so much. Should be back again tomorrow night. Probably doing the same thing. And then yeah, I'll have Monday and Tuesday night off as normal. But thank you guys so much for coming in. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. See ya. Bye-bye.